The Executive Board of the African Council for Distance Education, ACDE, has approved the appointment of the Vice-Chancellor of the National Open University of Nigeria, Professor Uduma, as its first Vice President, and also appointed the immediate past Vice-Chancellor of NOUN, Professor Olufemi A, as its Goodwill Ambassador. ACDE President, Professor Solomon Shibairo, conveyed the news in separate letters to Uduma and Peters, dated February 17, 2026. In his letter to Uduma, the ACDE leader, who is also the Vice-Chancellor of Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology, Nairobi, Kenya, first congratulated him on his first appointment as the Vice-Chancellor of NOUN, and then told him, "I am pleased to inform you that the National Open University of Nigeria is a member of ACDE, and as per the governance structure of ACDE, NOUN holds the position of the first Vice President in the Executive Board. As such, you will assume this role during your tenure as Vice-Chancellor NOUN." Shibairo stated that the terms of reference for the first Vice President include supporting the President in the execution of the Council's strategic objectives, representing the Council at meetings, conferences and forums as delegated by the President, actively participating in Executive Board meeting and contributing to policy and strategic decision-making, as well as strengthening partnerships within the West African sub-region to promote the ACDE's visibility and impact. Others are assisting in mobilizing resources and engaging stakeholders in supporting of the ACDE's programs and activities and promoting knowledge sharing and capacity building among member institutions. He said the ACDE looks forward to Uduma's leadership and active engagement in the work of the ACDE as he assumed the position of the first Vice President of the Council by virtue of his office as the Vice-Chancellor of NOUN. In his letter to the immediate past Vice-Chancellor of NOUN, Professor Olufemi A, the ACDE President appreciated the former Vice-Chancellor's immense contributions to both the university and the broader open and distance education community in Africa through ACDE. Shibairo added that Peter's leadership at NOUN has been defined by vision, innovation and steadfast commitment to accessible, inclusive and high-quality higher education. He said within ACDE, his impact has been profound. As the first Vice President of the Executive Board, his leadership strengthened the Council's strategic direction, governance, and presence across the continent. He added that Peter's appointment as a Goodwill Ambassador is expected to assume the roles of promoting the image of ACDE as a Pan-African institution committed to expanding access to quality education and training through open and distance learning, including e-learning. Shibairo said the task before Peters also involves enhancing the visibility and sustainability of ACDE by engaging with national governments, regional bodies and international organizations to support its mission and supporting relevant advocacy, advisory and representation activities in alignment with ACDE's strategic goals. The ACDE is a continental educational organization comprising African universities and other higher education institutions that are committed to expanding access to quality education and training through open and distance learning, including e-learning. It is registered under the laws of Kenya as an international educational non-profit making body and has its headquarters in Nairobi, Kenya.